Okay, so this shows actually what I've been interested in all these years. This shows another kind of environment that has massive occlusion. So this is just sort of a riff on the environments we've seen before. So I've taken those lovely little biscuits and I've scattered them randomly around a cube and then taken that cube and used it to draw that noise pattern that you saw before, making up the caves and whatnot. And I'll show you the code. So you saw the code. For the ball, which has two spheres drawn in it, rasterized in it, one both centered in the center of the cube, one with radius 0.47, one with radius 0.57, one yellow, one reddish orange, and then that one is taken and another cube is taken and that one is stroked randomly around 500 times randomly inside a cube that's divided up 9 by 9 by 9, so 729 cubes. It's necessary to make it pretty dense, because if it's sparse, it's actually quite slow because you don't get enough occlusion. Subdivided empty space is quite expensive because rays have to traverse each division. And of course, if you have stuff drawn into it, it needs division to draw the stuff. And then if not enough stuff is drawn to justify the division of empty space, it's slow to look through. So then I take that cube and I draw it into the world in the way that you've seen previously. So here, and we see there running higher resolution away from the fovea. There we're not. Doesn't make a huge difference to frame rate as you would think, considering that this high resolution image is shooting almost 3 times as many rays as this low resolution one. So 3 times as many rays, maybe twice the frame time. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that down to memory access. I'm gonna say that's because of memory latency and cache behavior. But that's intuitive. Here we see the lovely chinking, or the behavior of the empty space between, occluding between, behind, across, among, occluding detail. Again, absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And so I'd say as a goal, 60 frames a second, 1080p. Reach that, then it's worth working on other stuff than increasing speed and resolution. Very doable. Again. So we don't have any mirrors here. You know, any checkerboards, mirrored checkerboards. We don't have any bleeding of color. But the primary advantage of a ray tracer is present here, which is the way it deals with occlusion. Namely, occlusion speeds it up rather than slows it down. Now, the obvious question that I'm just waiting to be asked is it possible to build a toy world based on this with, for instance, cellular automata running the physics of the world, running on a GPU, and then being read back into memory, main memory, and then ray traced by the CPU? Absolutely, that's a wonderful idea. I don't see why not. And in fact, I have had cellular automata working on this. I should get it running again. A lot of the things I had running on here, I had running when, you know, CPU was much slower, and I should get running again because it will really look nice now. Here we see the blue, the unmistakable blue of the edge of the world. When we drift to the edge of the world, which we just did, the world wraps. Well, I'm having a good time. Let's see if we can modify this world. Okay. So let's go back to the marsh. Okay, we rested the plane, we rested the noise. Okay. See how that looks. For the time being, we'll lose the spheres, but they're going to come back. I think I'm a little bit hoarse. Yeah, Shetland pony works into a bar. The bartender looks at the pony and says, "Huh, must be a summer virus going around, 'cause I feel a little hoarse too. 'Cause I'm a little hoarse too." Yes, well, see, because all my windows have to come up, but it's not. There we go. There we go. There we go. That started correctly. Good. Yeah, for sure, actually. Say, I'm definitely hoarse. But you know, man is a frail thing, crawling among the dying embers of a forgotten world. Yes. Think about it, we're lucky to be here at all. I don't want this. Because this is horribly translucent. Transparent, whatever. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'll go with Cthulhu. See what that is. Yes, where was I? The embers. Oh, why did I say crawling among the embers? Oh, because of that Embers Ghost Squad. Ah, poor Randy Weiss. Spree Killer of the Week. He just didn't have the same vibe as Elliot Rodger, you know? Just not as meme-worthy. I mean, he made good content, you know, in a way. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. So now I'm drying that stuff all over. And, you know, combined with the fact that we're stuck in a very dark object here. I made a hole, but it's difficult to see because it's a hole in something dark. Very dark. This is where lighting would really come in handy. I mean, every pixel, well, it's not quite true because it's going through a GPU filter. Let me fix that. Okay. Every color of every pixel on the screen in that retrace window, I wrote the code that controls the color of that pixel. I wrote all the code that influences the color of that pixel. Every single line of code. So, that's a good feeling. I mean, you know, except for, you know, I didn't write, like, raster dot put this color there. You know, that causes something else. But, I know, I've stood on the shoulders of giants. Oh, there's a joke about Nicholas Wirth, W-I-R-T-H, who wrote Oberon. He's responsible for Pascal and a good many other things. The joke is that, this is a joke about pointers, essentially. But the joke is that his name is Wirth by reference and worth by value. He's Wirth by reference and worth by value. So. There's Compbot. Thank goodness. Oh, yes, a line of Compbots. A line of Compbots continuing to over there some more. had left the line drawing on. So when I clicked, it just drew a straight line through whatever was between, from the last place, where the last line stopped, which was way the hell over somewhere. Oh! What's that? Oh. Turn lines off. Draw last lone combat X. There we go. Don't know why this. I'll have to go fix that. Well, I'm going to turn the stream off. I didn't plan to stream now anyway. If you want to be entered in the raffle, leave Bitcoin in the description below. Please like, please subscribe. Please give yourself up to the police if they're looking